Hey guys, Master Thorn here with Edge Martial Arts, and we're talking about the fear this month, right? So what is your fear? Rational or irrational? Is it fear of pain? And today I want to talk more about the fear of failure. So I've had a lot of people get super anxious about going on the monthly exams or testing for a belt because they're afraid they're going to fail, right? So I want to analyze that more so than just the pain of people laughing at you or whatever it is you think might happen if you don't do well on the monthly exam. But let's look at the fear of failure, okay? So the mentality would be, I don't want to do this because I can't, or I don't want to do this because I'm not going to do it right. I don't want to do this because I'm going to fail, right? Come with us here. No, I can't. I'm not good enough, right? That mentality. So where does that kind of stem from? So if we kind of look at it, we say, okay, the fear of failure, that means that you personally are telling yourself that you're not capable, you're not good enough, you don't have enough skill, you don't have the knowledge, whatever it might be, you're telling yourself that you're not enough, okay? So if this is something we're telling ourselves, you're not enough, then we need to simply stop and say, if this is honestly true, if we figure out this is true, maybe I'm not good enough at this skill, I'm going to fail at it, then we should be setting that goal to try and get around this fear of failure. Don't let the fear of failure stop you. Let's just start to work on it. So what is it that's going to stop? Let's say we're going to do a jump kick contest and you're afraid you're going to lose the contest because you can't jump kick the highest. Well, let's start stretching, number one. Let's get our legs flexible so we can kick higher. Let's start working on our jumping so we can do it balanced, have good technique. Let's start doing our body squats, our calf raises. Let's start doing slow kicks. Let's strengthen our legs so we can jump, right? So instead of saying, I can't do this, I'm going to fail, maybe start saying, I'm not ready to accomplish this yet. What are my drills to accomplish this, right? So instead of thinking of you're going to fail and then never trying, make it a goal. Turn it into one of your goals that you're going to persevere through, right? Start to say, I'm afraid of trying to punch through a board because I think it might hurt my hand, or I think I just won't go through, which is the end result, it hurts your hand if you don't, right? Okay, so instead of just looking at that and saying I'm never going to punch a board, say, okay, what are the steps? Maybe I'm going to start punching a Wave Master first, and I move up to a square pad, and then I move up to the breakable board with a hand pad on, and then I'll start doing the breakable board with a cushion without my hand pad on, and then eventually I'll get to the breakable boards, then I'll work up to the higher ones, then I'll break a board. So we got to start to set up the steps. So if you're actually afraid you're going to fail, a lot of times it's just try, unless there's a rational fear of pain that would come from it or some kind of loss financially, then I would say probably just try and see what happens. Because if we actually fail, then we start to learn about what it is we have to fix. I always tell people the best thing to do in class is lose. The best thing to do in class is lose. You go to a sparring class, go in class, don't purposely lose, but get yourself in a situation where you lose. As long as you're safe, you're not being hurt. Like I said, as long as there's no financial or physical pain, go in there, lose. Because now, as long as you're focused and you're paying attention, you now know what exactly you need to fix. You say, I was getting punched in the head. I need to work on blocking punches to the head. Or I was not getting to the target with my punches, falling short. Now I need to work distancing or farther distance takeoff. So go to class, try things. Fail, it's okay, because now you know what you have to work on. If you succeed, you don't know what you have to work on. You succeeded, right? There's really not a good indicator unless maybe there's a scale of success, right? But if you fail, you can very easily figure out what happened. And if not, talk to a martial arts teacher who will tell you what caused the failure or what happened when you fail and what really was the result. But if you can think about this, if you fail, it's someone directly telling you, hey, this is exactly what to work on, right? You get in a jump kick contest, can't kick as high. Okay, but you can jump as high. So what does that tell you? Flexibility. We need to get our foot up, right? Or you're kicking above your head, but your belt's not coming off the ground. You're not jumping very high. Well, now we need to strengthen the legs and work on jumping. So again, the fear of failure is one of those fears where unless it's going to be pain or something else, maybe it's a little bit of an irrational one, right? Maybe it's something where we need to just jump in and try and use that failure as a gauge of what we need to work on, right? Does that make sense? And not let us stop us from even trying in the first place. My opinion is that failure is great. You don't obviously want to fail a lot in life, but once you fail and you pay attention to it, hopefully you can fix that so you never fail the same way again, okay? So use it as a learning experience instead of something holding you back from accomplishing stuff. Hopefully I see you in classes, and this is week 3 of our fears.